3-day community radio awareness workshop begins. Governor Dr. Nasma Heftullah stresses need to open community radio stations in Manipur. People to observe Manipur Kanbanu meet to commemorate Hizam Irabot's protest against creation of Purvanchal Pradesh. Coalition for Indigenous Rights Campaign to Manipur observed National Repentance Day at Manipur Palace. And people celebrate Mera Chaural, who was celebrated with traditional gaiety. Hello and welcome to Impact News. Watching Primetime English News. I'm Kanguzam Shalira with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Governor Dr. Nasma Heftullah today stressed the need for opening community radio station in Manipur, which is inhabited by various communities. She said this will enable them to learn various development schemes taken by the government. She said the community radio is a medium of mass communication which provides a unique platform to local culture and tradition. The governor was inaugurating a 3-day community radio awareness workshop organized jointly by Ministry of Information and Broadcasting and Seeking Modern Application for Real Transformation Smart at Classic Grant today. Appreciating the SMART for its welfare scheme since its establishment in 1997, Dr. Nasma Heftullah said community radio served as a powerful tool for community empowerment and social development, especially in regions that are hard to reach, who have low levels of development and far low on social parameters. She asserted that it works as a low-cost medium employing a simple technology to provide a voice to the voiceless. The governor asserted that the community radio will preserve the local dialect, culture, tradition. Out of 270 community radio stations in the country, Manipur has just one station. This is a need to increase the station to keep everyone aware of the news. The governor also mentioned that the Prime Minister has approved the idea of flying doctors in the state to improve the health sector, and Donor Ministry has allotted 25 crore rupees for the same.
Most important thing is that it will be in their own language and they can communicate. They don't communicate all the time for getting information about government scheme, but they want to communicate with each other what's happening, what they want to share with the people, what they want. We communicate with each other all the time. The whole world is on our palm. We can communicate with everybody. But imagine those people to whom we cannot provide this facility. Till then, they should at least be able to convey, to be heard, what they want to say, to convey to the government or to each other and share their experiences with each other. I think it is one of the most convenient and it's not very expensive media to set up.
Irabot Celebration Committee today observed Manipur Kanbanu meet at Irabot Memorial Park in Chalo, Imphal East. The event was held to commemorate the day when a large number of people led by Lamyamba Hizam Irabot thronged Lamlai Road in 1948 and protested the government of India's move to create Purvanchal Pradesh after Manipur marched with India after it gained independence. People paid tributes to those who lost their lives in the protest against the creation of Purvanchal Pradesh. Speaking on the sidelines of the observance, Secretary CPI Manipur State Council Dr. Marangthem Nara said, "Today is the same day in history when the campaign was launched against the government of India's plan to create Purvanchal Pradesh comprising of Tripura, Mizoram, Kasar of Assam." He maintained that Irabot, realizing that if Purvanchal Pradesh was created, Manipur would lose her identity, mobilized the people and called for a mass meeting at Manipur Dramatic Hall at Yasko. However, as the people were on their way from Lamlai towards the meeting venue, scuffles broke out between them and the police at Pungdong Bomb, leading to loss of some lives. From that day, Irabot went underground. Dr. Nora pointed out that even though Irabot went underground, the government of India's plan to disintegrate Manipur did not succeed. He asserted that it was Hizam Irabot who protected the integrity of Manipur and the people must challenge any forces challenging the integrity of the state. Dr. Nora appealed to all communities to fight against the creation of Greater Nagaland demanded by some vested interests to disintegrate Manipur.
Ngasigi leiriba Manipur koina main Manipur ena khangnariba ngasigi leiriba saktam masibu kaidana thambiramba misak ama hairagadi Irabot natana kana su leitini maramaduna Manipur gi itihas ta khwaidigi maruiba numit amane ena khanjaraga Irabot celebration committee na ngasigi numit se thogdok aduk thokhiba pungdongbam madugi mafam sida lere mafam madudagi maira lauraga ngasi Irabot pa kaina sengwacharimba leihidraba comrade parijana initiator sengot pirap ka pak sida koina sahi khuding palon tobagumna kumsi su togjabani.
Lamyamba Irabot Ningsim Thorum Observation Committee Lintok under the aegis of Protection and Preservation Committee Manipur also observed the day at Manaching Kaibi. People offered floral tribute at a statue of Lamyamba Hizam Irabot Lintok in a press release said contributions and sacrifices of the pioneer were also remembered at a public meeting held at Kaibi Community Hall. Coalition for Indigenous Rights Campaign Manipur, Sirika, today observed the National Independence Day at the palace. The day is observed to commemorate the day on which the merger agreement was signed between the Governor-General of India and the Maharaja of Manipur in September 1949. It was on October 15, 1949, when Maharaja Bodh Chandra Singh conceded full and exclusive authority, jurisdiction and power for and in relation to the governance of the state, the dominant government of India through the Manipur merger agreement signed on 21st September 1949. Speaking at the event, co-convener of Sirka, Golmay Pausang said although the people of Manipur are aware that it was a sovereign state once upon a time, they seem to have completely forgotten that it was a forced merger with the state of India. Golmay expressed dissatisfaction with the fact that most people have decided not to give a serious thought to the story behind the merger. He lamented that the original culture and traditional became diluted due to external forces. The flag with Pakhangba emblem was flown at half-mast at the event and the attendees observed 2-minute silence. People from different walks of life took part in the observance.
Bodh Chandra di Farga Pore Shillong da Hyper Kansda Magi Soy Loho Soy To Hyper Sunga Yadre Haidan and Numidum Mana Sarai Helga Soy To Dona Lepo Kansida Balabai Petelna Tilirama Motare Asham da I call you a brigadier I'm about later Brian Mana Lady by Yumse Amina Kulai Parga Korondong Tamaga Mayaida Distance some few pitch but young Kayumba distance Helaga Mana Susaito Gena Kanba Matamduda, Som the dynasty Giweba, Amadi, Manipur political party Giweba, pressure lak Padagi Masi, Taudabayadana, Tauhibagi Wari Masaunale, Madugi Impequina, Mana Halaga, Masamaki service pistolna, Kaptoga Masi given her. Mana Taudasoise, Mamasana Yanning, but it day.
Coalition for Indigenous Rights Campaign also observed the National Independence Day at Oinam Bazar in Bishnupur district. Speaking at the event, Secretary of the Iramdam Kanba Apunba Lut, Ekalt W. Luang Klema urged the people to once again evaluate the contribution of forefathers and try to follow in their footsteps. The 24-hour statewide band called by National Revolutionary Front Manipur against the merger agreement signed on this day in 1949 affected life in the state. Almost all the business establishments, shops and markets remained closed in Imphal in response to the band. However, women vendors on roadsides in Khairamban Bazaar continued their business as usual. Passenger vehicles also remained off the road even though private vehicles were seen plying on the road. As celebrated every year since time immemorial, Mera Chaural Hawa was celebrated today in the state. The celebration was organized by Lining Tauchanamahi Temple Board today. Speaking on the occasion, Art and Culture Minister L. Jayantakumar has appealed to the people to celebrate the festival together instead of celebrating it in different parts of the state. Fruits and vegetables were offered at the shrine of the Ima Lairembi, Sidabi and Lining Tauchanamahi at Haying Kongbal Ufong Yuphomt in the first MR Rifle Complex, marking the beginning of the festival since early this morning. The festival is to bring peace, preserve and promote unity and integrity amongst all the communities living in Manipur. A procession was also taken out from the Kangla to Lining Tauchanamahi Temple after collecting sacred water from the Kangla. The festival was celebrated as Mera Mengkong Sengba when Manipur was a princely state. Lining Tauchanamahi Temple Board has been organizing the festival every year to strengthen the bond among the communities living in the state.
Isagi saksi taksagi na haibaganda lain thogi laidi bu masigi masig mangan takar lakpa masi launa bu honra baganda kari changi haibadar ke to koi nusi na ba muchang machi da tonga da pangthong na ba na haibadu madu thoga khumya se pulap punjin ba lain thogi masig mangan chingsi padam lakta da khangna bhoda ba haibse tangai ka da matho ba ba mamanga te lai oi graba bakal ga ansna thambiram ba bakal gi larik mayam se pulap compile to jara ka koi object अनोब मखलगी कंपाइलेशन अमा लाइक ओइना कोइ पुथोतन लेरे नियोमगी मतुंगना गेजेट फोंगदबा अमसुंग प्रजाना खंगाइ सिंगना करी हापचिनिंगे करी कथनिंगे ना हाबगी मतुगी इरोलोय मखलगी पदम लाक्तरो अदु भक्तम नायरे.
The Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee will hold a public convention at Iboyama Sumangklila Sangland Palace compound on the 24th of this month. Disclosing this at a press meet held at Manipur Press Club, convener of the coordinating body Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee Mutum Churamani said a resolution to on recognition of the Meitei as Scheduled Tribe will be adopted at the convention. He maintained that Chief Minister Nongthammam Biren told the State Assembly that the Manipur State Commission for Scheduled Tribe will be directed to look into the matter in reply to a question by Wangkhem MLA K. Megachandra MLA during question hour in the last budget session. He said the committee decided to hold the public convention to give pressure to both central and state government. He also appealed to CSOs and Meirapai Association to attend the convention. The committee has been demanding recognition of the Meitei as Scheduled Tribe under Article 342, subsection 1.
Kanagumba Karigumbana, objection to Bunatraga Hirakpana Chingba Madu Taurakanda, Taubutaraka, the Gomen, Malay, Matautate. Gomen is the power and mana Magi Tonimba, Magi Rightni, Aduga, Taubadabu, people skip pulse, Aduga Miamsi, Ihul Kanga, Gomen, Sinatabuk, Gudamani, Hibawakam say, a question demand committee, my Gayam Tazabani, Soidanasuto Virakani and Kali.
Delegates from Myanmar for the Northeast Connectivity Summit 2017 to be organized by Federation of the Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industries at Kohima in Nagaland have arrived in Moreh today. A 16-member delegation led by President of Border Trade Chamber of Commerce Myanmar, La Monk, arrived at Moreh at 11 this morning. Land Custom Moreh and Immigration Officer SDPO Lawrence welcomed the delegates. A discussion of border trade will be held during the summit. La Monk has requested the Manipur government to provide them securities on their journey to Nagaland. A meeting was held today to improve the relationship between public and police was held at Police Guest House in Moreh. The meeting held under the initiative of SP Technopol, Dr. S. Ibomcha, focused on how to make Moreh a violence-free place by a combined effort of civil society organization and the police. Speaking at the meet, SP Ibomcha said international border town Moreh will witness a drastic change in trade and commerce. He asserted that unity and cooperation among the inhabitants of Moreh and their cooperation to the police department in times of crisis will bring peace in the town. People who attended the meeting assured that they will extend full support to the police. A team of SDPO Moray and Moray Police Station seized Lagao dices as part of police initiative to ban of gambling and sale of Lagao dices from developed parts of the Moray. The team seized around 3 sets of Lagao dices during the drive. More dices were also seized during a drive at Dharmashala Moray Market when they found some individuals gambling. The seized dices were later destroyed by setting them on fire. It's time for a small commercial break. We'll be back in a short while. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English News. All India Student Federation, AISF, and All India Youth Federation, AIYF, organized a blood donation camp at Janim's Blood Bank and Transfusion Unit today in connection with the 121st birth anniversary of Jananeta Hizam Irabot. Around 100 volunteers donated blood at the camp.
Nani Taira Bot ki sama ko mathurak suba thabum se manung chan na koi mani tang kun ma thoi ngasi Manipur kanwa numit pungdom gatna haina mayam na khangna riba sigi numi siga mari laina na koi ira bot na koi Manipur samaj ki damakta koi sembiramba mana kathok piramba adu ki damakta koi na mabu ikai khumna jaba am ningjing baga loina na All India Youth Federation am All India Student Federation ani na khusam naraga koi ngasi ki blood donation ase tawjabani sidai sida koi na mayam koi na pau pijaro bada hara haro ya bi takpa koi association mayam ama All Manipur TT supplementary meeting meki si koi gi oja jingju yaubiri loina na koi pullaga pulap tawjabasida mayam na mateng pangbirakda AISF ki maikai dagi thagat pamli nuai ba phongdoksari.
The Joint Action Committee against MSPDCL fresh recruitments has withdrawn their agitation after they reached an understanding with the MSPDCL authorities. National Identity Protection Council (NIPCO) and Apurumba Manipur Kanbal Imalup Amkiled will observe the 17th Manipur Integrity and Solidarity Day 2017 at Lamyamba Sanglan Palace Compound on September 28. NIPCO President Oinam Premjit told the media today at NIPCO office at Kaisampat today that the day is being observed to commemorate the massive rally held on September 28 in 2000. He also appealed to all communities of the state to participate in the program.
Ngasi pawada Manipur da kundamini ba furup singi marakta nusi sana na hingna bukona bada India government amadi NSNIM nigi peace talk asina maram waraka da kundamini ba furup singi marakta Manipur se kai ba yabagi akiba chingnaba tatana phawri ba si miyam na hena khangna ba wafam ni haitare furup ama saukhatna ba natraga furup ama hena yaifana ba paikalap thabak thoram singda niko amadi angkinna harau harau na kai yazai loina na madu tawam tri haidana su koina government ngi mai kai thamjari tawdabo khundamine ba furup singi marakta amada abasi chep thaduna Manipur gi lamkhaida sinara agadi madu amkilamadi ni kona Manipur miyanga loina na madu kaidongaida yaroi habasi koi thamjaningi.
Manipur Alliance for Child Rights (MACR) and Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights (MCPCR) will jointly organize the 8th state-level Children Cultural Meet 2017 on the theme "Save Us from Drugs and Child Traffickers." If not today, there will be no tomorrow at the Jubilee Hall of the MCPCR on September 29. The MACR in a press release said the MACR's Child Rights Award 2017 will also be presented to 4 individuals, 2 state police officers and 2 journalists on the day. Lasangban Virjit has been nominated president of Samata Sahitya Academy, Northeast Jaunt. Lasangban Virjit, who is originally from Kalinagar 3, Jiribam, now lives at Singzamai Oinam Tingel. He worked as the admission officer at Venkateswara College of Engineering and Technology at Chittoor, Andhra Pradesh, and is the vice president of the OBC Morcha, BJP Manipur Pradesh. Virjit is also an India-Sri Lanka Friendship International awardee. Malem Sanamahi Lining Mahiroi Luft International Sanamahism Student Association celebrated its 4th Foundation Day today at Lamyamba Sanglen Palace Compound. Followers of Sanamahi faith and members of the student body took part in the celebration. Traditional performance highlighted the event. Raj Star Production first Manipuri digital film Aigi Saigi Hero was launched today at a function held at Puzzled in Singzamai Chingamatak today. Aigi Saigi Hero is a romantic comedy. The film is produced by RJ, story and screenplay by Santosh Lystrom and directed by Hemanta Kuman. Bala, Soma, Kaba, Joni, Ido, Mangoljau are in acting in the film. Now the sports news. India added a gold and 2 bronze medals to their kitty on the 5th day of the 5th Asian Indoor and Martial Arts Games at Ashgabat in Turkmenistan yesterday. Ajay Kumar Sarost won the gold in men's 1500-meter race, clocking 3 minutes and 48.67 seconds to clinch the goal. In women's, Courage Neha Solanki bagged a bronze in above 87 kg category and Jyoti in under 87 kg category. With 4 gold, 2 silver and 4 bronze, India are 7th in the medal tally, with host Turkmenistan on the top with a whopping 50 gold, 30 silver and 35 bronze. India are being represented by more than 200 athletes in 15 sports disciplines in the Games, touted as the second biggest multi-sporting event of the continent after the Asiad. India bagged a total of 9 medals in the 9th Asian Junior Wushu Championship held at Gumi City, South Korea. Indian players 2 gold, 2 silver and 5 bronze in the championship held from September 14 to 21. India also bagged a bronze in the group event at the championship. Manipur State Kabaddi Association in a press release said Junior, Sub-Junior and Senior State Kabaddi Championship 2017 will be held from October 18. The executive meeting of the association will be held on October 14 at Ukul Club, Uripo. The first Pandit Achauba Ngariambam Kulachandra Memorial State Level Junior and Senior Open Bodybuilding Championship kick off today at Ibudo Kobru Community Hall, Mayanglamsing. The championship is organized by Bodybuilding Association of the Imphal West and Pandit Achauba Ngariambam Kulachandra Ningching Thoggold under the aegis of the All Manipur Gymnasium Welfare Association. 11 junior and 6 senior bodybuilders from different gyms are taking part in the championship. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. 3-day community radio awareness workshop begins. Governor Dr. Heptullah stresses need to open community radio stations in Manipur. People observed Manipur Kanbanumi to commemorate Hizam Irabot protests against creation of Provincial Pradesh. Coalition for Indigenous Rights Camp in Manipur observed National Repentance Day at Manipur Palace. And people celebrate Mera Chaural Hoba celebrated with traditional gaiety.